Yeah, that's a great question. No, that's such a beautiful question because you're right. I wasn't just like born in the womb and being like, I know all this, so I could say it now. No, growing up, what I identified and saw was being Mexican American. So we grew up in San Antonio, Texas, which is predominantly Mexican American, and it was really cool because we had a Mexican mayor like in the '80s. Right, and so it was really I don't know, we were just like, everybody's Mexican, but then you can go 2 hours to the border and go into Mexico, and it was interesting, it wasn't until I went to college, I went to the University of Texas at Austin, and that's only, like, 90 miles north, but that's when actually, Mexicans were not we became, I guess, great more the minority, it was, I
Mm.
think, like, a white majority, and you felt the difference, and this was actually I mean, this was, like, 30 years ago, but I remember my friends were like, oh, yeah, we're not in San Antonio anymore, like, this is although there's a huge, obviously, Mexican and Hispanic population there, but yeah, and it wasn't until but I always knew I have to say, I always knew that we had indigeneity, and I think that most, like, Chicanas understand that, right? That we are sort of always proud of that, and we understood that that because of colorism, right? That the
Mhm.
European parts of our story were very uplifted, and that was reinforced in images that we saw, like in telenovelas and stuff, but that because of, like, the Chicano, like, power movement in the '60s, and my dad was part of that, he graduated from college in 1969, so he was
Wow.
very much into, like, La Raza and Brown Power and Cesar Chavez